Maybe he's got a thing.
That's a OnlyFans.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't spit in people's mouths. I'm just saying the guy sounds like he's got an excess amount of spit in his mouth that might not be his.
I feel like in 2022, maybe we don't spit in each other's mouths.
I think you can if you want.
You know, it's Omicron times.
Fine.
Maybe we don't.
No, maybe you're gonna have an Omicron party.
Man, remember when we were covering like the like years ago, people were having chickenpox parties where they were like ordering like lollipops that like random strangers were like sucking on fucking lollipops.
Chicken pops
that were sick.
That's unbelievable, dude.
That's the first thing we use the internet for.
I was at a birthday party recently. And they said, "Okay, we're bringing out the cake," and they had the kids blow the candles off on the cake. And
what amount of money would it take?
I 100% was like, that is from the past.
That's the before times cake, man.
I will never eat that cake.
Like generally speaking, people don't do that anymore. Like now
you get a little
cake
that they blow on. And
then everything else.
They 100% blew on the whole cake. And everybody's like, who wants cake? And I'm like, you could not hold me down to feed me that cake.
No. You better bring like six strong men.
There's not enough people in this house to hold me down.
Yep.
Yeah. I was just blown away.
Especially if it's like an extended family. Like,
yeah, right?
Like,
yeah.
I guess like if it's like,
the
4 people that live in your house, you're all living with each other's fucking filth.
Yeah, it doesn't,
But like, man, like if you got fucking, like the more people show up, I don't even want to shake hands anymore, man. Like I
don't shake hands anymore. Actually, when I go to like work and when I see people at like different places, if somebody comes over to the house and they're like the cable guy or whatever, like I always just a thing. Like I always used to just shake everybody's hand. Like
it's really hard to have it to break.
I just stand there and I'm like, "Nice to meet you." I nod now.
Yeah,
so now I'm a nodder.
You nod in a harumphily way.
I nod very forcefully, Tom.
We should go to the Japanese bow.
I think so too.
We should just bow.
That's a great. What I like about it is that it's so respectful. What is this?
Oh man, he yells into void.
Does this restream thing work? Oh, it does. Hey, there's chat. Hey, chat. How are we doing? How's it going, everybody?
Glory hole.
Hello.
We got it. Hey, silent disc.
How we doing, folks?
We're gonna have to get on this.
Yeah, we gotta do 2 more, Tom. We still have a lot to go.
We do, and I went somehow out of order because I opened 10 and 11, but I did not open 9 and 12.
All right, so 9 and 12 it is.
9 and 12.
9 and 12 it is.
Today.
Big fan of 9 and 12.
Keith says cheers.
Cheers,
Keith. Thank you.
All right, Wild Turkey Long Branch.
Okay.
So, I've read a bunch of stuff that like some of the Wild Turkey is supposed to actually be very drinkable. The regular, just like standard Wild Turkey is a horror show. This thing is so hard to get into. It's like fucking playing Operation with my fucking thick, stupid fingers. Oh, this one I already know I don't like. Hudson, Baby Bourbon. You'll like this one though.
Nice.
You will like the Hudson for sure.
All right, we try the first one.
All right.
Look it up, yo.
Wild Turkey.
Wild Turkey.
Long Branch. Here you go, buddy.
Thank you.
Yep. Now, I've had the Hudson one is from the Hudson Bay region of New York, and I've had it.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers. It doesn't taste like regular bourbon at all.
It doesn't. It's very mild.
It's not that sweet. It's not bad, though. It's actually got kind of a candy flavor at the end, but I don't know what candy. It reminds me of a candy bar. You know what I mean? Did you taste it at the end?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's super drinkable, but I don't know what the fuck it tastes like.
It doesn't taste like... Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
That's good, though. I don't dislike it.
Nothing wrong with that. All right.
Off topic, it's but also on. It's Caribou's birthday.
Oh,
so
happy birthday, Caribou!
They're requesting we storm the Capitol.
Hey,
fucking they ruined that, huh? Way to have a January 6th, like having a fucking 9/11 birthday.
Tom, you got
ruined.
You got to thank you for one of your roasts.
Oh, which one? I listened to Tom's roast of my ex again today. Thank you. Hey, you're welcome. I don't know who your ex was, but you're welcome.
Cheers. What is this one?
Hudson. Baby Bourbon.
All right.
hate that so much.
That is so bad. It tastes like thinner. Oh, it's so bad. Ooh.
I mean, I got to drink a real drink.
Yikes. Yikes is
Everything
that bad.
about
Yikes
and
is
it's
that
like
bad.
Heavy barley mash.
Oof.
Oh, it's so gross tasting. You want something to get rid of that?
I'm gonna drink all of this. Heath bought this for me, goddammit. Heath bought that for me, and I'm not gonna disgrace him by not
it's so bad.
choking that down, but I am gonna do a water chaser.
Jesus Christ.
God, that's foul.
It's really exceptionally awful, isn't it?
It's not bad if you just chug it, but
oh man, it ruined my glass.
We're gonna put some background music that nobody else is gonna hear.
I'm very upset.
There we go.
Literally terrible. Wow.
that's awful.
Whew.
Wrecked. Is that someone asked? Is that a tattoo of or a liver spot?
It's
Tom?
a liver spot. It's a terrible.
It's terrible.
Terrible liver spot.
It's a worst spot. It's a worst spot to have one too.
It's I've liver spotted all over.
Yeah.
I gotta stop drinking.
This was a tattoo.
That's
So this is a tattoo.
You don't have any tattoos.
No, I got this tattoo.
That's just it.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really great to actually just get tattoos of freckles or
just
moles.
freckles and moles.
Just like you know,
tattoo my eyebrows.
Chad is asking
tattoo
what
my
your work-
eyebrow in.
Ooh.
tattoo your unibrow.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Tattoo my
right.
eyebrows. Brow
Right.
singular. Yeah.
Chad is asking what your workout routine is, Tom.
What is your workout
Noticing
routine,
your guns.
Oh, good
bro.
grief. I don't have a routine these days. Like I'm a lot of I'm doing random shit. So like I've got essentially a Peloton style bike, but it's made by Nordic Track. I get on that. I got a rowing machine. I've been doing like this on off rowing machine strengthening thing. I do like some resistance band stuff and some dumbbells, and I'm just fucking around these days. I'm trying to keep active, but I don't know what to do anymore.
Got a whole house full of stuff. You just walk into a different room and you do like tricep pull downs, and then you go into another room and do pull ups, and
I don't know what to do anymore. And it's so funny because like I can't do because of my shoulder. I tore my shoulder, so I can't do pull ups. So I've got the TRX thing. So I just do like ring rows instead.
Yeah, the rows.
I don't want to
sure
miss it.
Makes sense,
you know.
yeah.
But I have no routine, guys. I dick around for an hour, and I sweat a lot and I dick around for an hour because I'm lost without a trainer. Without somebody to tell me what to do, I just sweat a lot.
So let's do this story. What do you say?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'll call it forward here. What one is it? It's on the notes. Let me call the notes up. Now, this is that guy. You're going to recognize him the moment you see him. You're going to recognize him.
Unfortunately.
Which one is it? Shane Vaughn?
Shane Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't he like a guitarist? Oh, Stevie Ray Vaughan. It's a different guy.
Say basically the same thing.
It's a different guy.
Same.
Didn't you win a Grammy mixing Stevie Ray Vaughan stuff?
Wait a minute.
Moving on.
So-
Okay, showpiece.
Moving on.
Okay,
Season.
Okay,
Season.
You have to.
Why did that happen?
mute.
I have to mute.
You
That
have
was
to mute
crazy.
restream.
That was the
You have to
nuttiest
mute
shit.
restream.
Which one do I have to do? Tell me what to do it.
The restream that is toggled. The what you're looking at. You have to mute that.
I just mute the whole tab.
Yeah, just like right click mute tab.
There we go.
Mute
Let's see if
site or
this
whatever
works.
it says.
All right.
It should.
Holy
We're gonna
shit.
try it again. Here we go. Ian, you tell me.
Well, we'll see.
All right, go.
But
Is
Play
it?
it. You should let me know if you can hear it. You play it.
can we real quick before it even begins? Can you look at that photo behind him? No woman has ever looked at that man like that without being paid to look at that man.
I like that. That's where you go. But immediately, I'm thinking, why do you have a Nike shirt on? Like what athletic thing have you done today? All right, here we go. So no video tonight because Professor Toto is not feeling well. That's the message I get from this. I want to play this for you guys. Now, I just want you to pay attention to the amount of saliva in this guy's mouth because I think that's a really important thing that we need to pay
you're
attention
gonna make
to.
all those like misophonia people explode.
Hey, I'm not talking. This guy's talking.
Oh, he uses restream too.
He
Is that
might.
why?
Maybe.
That's the same style. Uh-oh.
BLM does not seek peace. It seeks war.
You hear that? I love how excited he is about. He really doesn't like black people.
No, he does
very
not,
much.
sir.
He
does not.
very much not a
And
fan.
he is mad.
Not a fan of black folk. That's all I'm saying. No, look at that. That's a great. Come on, guys.
That is
a great
amazing.
pause.
Ian,
That's
if you
a
don't
great
screenshot
pause.
that and do something
Ian,
with it, you're fired.
Ian,
God.
you need to screenshot that.
I don't know what you're going to do with it.
I don't know.
It's editor's choice.
What on earth could you do with
We
that?
have to.
There's nothing you could
for you.
possibly do with that.
No, that's illegal.
Look at him with those puppy dog eyes and that open mouth.
Boy.
I can't even
He
look at
definitely
him.
uses.
I can't even look at him looking at me like that. Don't do that. Oh, you're creeping.
Eek. Eek.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Guys. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. I'm going to back out of this for a second. Caption contest. Okay, so here we go. Caption contest.
Caption contest.
Now call up the chat so we can see it and read it here, and I want to see it on this
Oh,
site because
boy.
I can't see
Oh,
it. So
boy.
caption contest.
It's
There
going to
we
be
go.
classy.
It'll be classy.
That's
All
what
right.
that's what I
The
know.
people who watch this show, they're classy people.
This is okay.
These are classy people. So,
Yeah.
so Tom, let's read some of these.
I can't.
I like this one.
Look at E. Griffins.
What Ian, what'd you get? What'd you find?
E. Griffin says, "Feed me cummies."
Oh, God.
Yes.
Fucking
See, now that's the
hell.
kind of highbrow stuff we're talking about here.
Oh, my God.
The Cracker Barrel is closed from Lord of the Rings. Oh, so good.
Fucking hell. The face might look a little.
Oh, that was a lot bigger than I thought. That face is oops, I pooped.
I said no pickles. See, now this is good stuff. This is good stuff. This is what I was hoping for.
This is the kind of quality
This is
entertainment we
quality
outsource to the audience.
Look at that face. Look at that face, man. Okay. All right. Zoom back in on this guy's mullet. Here we go.
Ugh.
Here we go. I'm going to play it.
Actually, pause it again. Pause it again because it's paused already. Let me just. There's
Every
no,
frame is great.
Is there
that's
ever
why I
a
picked
time he's
one
not
frame.
making a weird fucking face? Can
I
you
know.
ever face
Okay,
normally? Your
let's-
face is fucking
Go
weird,
through
man.
'em all.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so here we go.
Because that's why I picked this one, because it was just, that's from
No.
that video. It's just epic.
Every time.
Every frame.
He can't just look.
That's
right.
That's on the verge of a sneeze. You know what I mean? Like that's on the verge of a sneeze. All right, so here we go. Let's.
Real quick. Look at the way they overlaid Ian the text. No video tonight because Professor Toto. Then off to the left again in much smaller font in blue is not feeling well. How you?
Yeah,
this is
I'll
how,
put it here.
no video
Yeah,
tonight
3 exclamation points too.
because Professor Toto
So
is
bad.
not feeling well. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Really. Brain dead.
Seeks war.
War.
It does not seek understanding.
Understanding.
Dude, swallow.
He sounds like every single joke when somebody's trying to pretend they're drunk. Like he
Yes,
seriously
yeah.
has this slur.
It seeks tyranny. BLM is demons. And you tell them I said so. Give them my mailing address.
He sounds like a kazoo.
This is my favorite part of this whole
He
thing.
sounds like a kazoo. Like he genuinely sounds like a kazoo.
My very favorite thing is what he says right here, because this is his tough guy moment.
Yeah.
So in his tough guy moment, he's like, you can tell them where to find me at P.O. Box 1279. You don't live in a P.O. box.
I know.
That's not a tough guy
It's
moment.
your one failed tough guy moment.
BLM is demons. And you tell them I said so. Give them my mailing address, P.O. Box 2757.
They
Bay
can
St.
write
Louis,
me
Mississippi.
letters.
Wait, where is he from?
Mississippi.
Did he say St. Louis, Mississippi?
My mailing address, P.O. Box 2757, Bay St. Louis, Mississippi.
Bay St. Louis.
39521. You demon spirit called BLM, I curse you in the name.
It's not like
Satan,
a guy.
mail me a letter.
It's not like it's like there's like BLM man and he's got a cape and I'm BLM man. It's like a fucking, there's a bunch of people who are just like, hey, can we stop like having the authoritarian police officers beat and murder black people? Would that be cool? And then these guys flip their shit.
They lose it. They lose their fucking mind.
Shit, man.
They lose their fucking minds. This is all the continual focus on BLM is an intentional intention to distract from January 6th, right? It's just whataboutism.
Sure.
So the more attention they can get to like a summer ago's protests,
right,
the less they have to, in their minds, be accountable for the insurrection and the fucking committee investigating.
The louder he is about this, the more you'll be distracted.
Right.
Of Yeshua the Messiah for what you have done in the United States of America, you Nephilim demon spirit.
I thought the Nephilim were giants.
I thought they were. I thought they were too. I thought the Nephilim were like the sexy time giants.
Yeah, isn't it like a bunch of like angels fucked a bunch of like regular sized ladies and then there was giants?
Isn't there like a Nephilim in the new Resident Evil? Like a Nephilim girl? Isn't there?
Is there, Ian?
Hold on a second. Now I got to look it up.
I don't know.
You don't know, Ian? Or you're not telling us? Which one is it?
Both.
Okay.
My niece has to do a report. This is from that nine-fingered lesbian. My niece has to do a report on her favorite podcast, and she chose citation needed. Awesome. 2, your roast of my meanie head in-laws were amazing.
Big girl from Resident.
Oh, that's Dimitrescu.
Yeah, you don't want to just look for big girls on Google. That's different.
It's a 9-foot-tall vampire woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Nephilim, right? Or am I thinking of something else?
Is that a Nephilim?
Based on the pictures that you sent me previously, I'm not sure. Also,
yeah.
Wait, Holly said he said, "Meet me by the flagpole after flag."
He did.
He was
but
like,
his flagpole was a P.O. box.
He's like, yeah, meet me by the flagpole, and he was in the fucking lunchroom.
Right. I'm gonna fight you outside, but I am not going to be outside.
United States of America, you Nephilim demon spirit, shut down your demands. America will not succeed or accede to your tyranny.
That didn't even make sense. We will not succeed to your tyranny.
Accede.
Or accede.
Accede. What exactly did they get from all of that?
Nothing. They literally got nothing. And their demands were fairly straightforward. The demands were like, stop killing black people in unaccountably awful ways.
Yeah.
Like enough with fucking fascist extrajudicial murder of the black community.
And what they wound up with was, that Breonna Taylor thing, oopsie, we fired the guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they wound up with. So, I don't know what the fuck you're on about the demands that they got met somehow. I don't know what they got out of this, but they didn't get, as near as I can tell, they didn't get shit.
No, I'm not even sure that they're asking for anything everybody shouldn't want.
And then they were like,
what do I have to give up in order for that to happen?
And in some of those places where they said they were going to do some sort of fucking police review, they wound up not doing it.
Yeah.
Surrender to your demands. Why? Because no demand they ever make will satisfy their demon minds. God bless America. The greatest.
That was a nice little flick of
the
his
demon to minds.
And then he flicks his little hoodie back where it's supposed to be. Hold on a second. He's got a little hoodie flick.
Why? Because no demand they ever make will satisfy their demon minds.
Also, can we talk about that for a minute? The reason we're not going to give them any of the things they want is because they'll just want more things. But if every time the thing that they want is reasonable, we should just always give them whatever reason. That's not a reason, right? It's not a reason to not do something because then you'll want something else. If everything you want is always a reasonable thing, I should always give you the reasonable thing.
Right.
Well, you'll never be happy then. Well, we'll just keep improving and improving, and everyone's life will get better. And where will we be?
Well, it's like, I want justice. Like, well, if I give you a little bit of justice, then you're going to want justice all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly how it works.
Yeah.
That's how justice works,
well,
stupid.
I'm going to hold like one guy accountable, and you're going to want all the white murderers accountable.
You're like, oh, this guy killed somebody while they were in bed. Oh.
Look, we put those guys who murdered Ahmaud Arbery in jail. I mean, only like months and months after him when the cell phone footage was found.
Yeah,
and then,
of course, go through a whole rigmarole.
Barely, kind of.
Almost didn't
And
happen.
it was the most clear-cut fucking murder anyone's ever murdered in all the history of murdering.
Tom, I think you're forgetting that he had uncut toenails. I don't know.
That's he was wearing khaki shorts.
Dirty, uncut toenails that they brought up at his trial.
If you could kill everybody in khaki shorts, every fucking suburban barbecue dad would be murdered right now.
Did you see this week? They went after like AOC's boyfriend. I don't know if you saw this. AOC and her boyfriend were just sitting somewhere like at a cafe with their masks off, right? Like that, like you do. And they're like, oh, she doesn't follow mask rules or whatever. But then they also like, for some reason, called out like her boyfriend's pale, gross feet or something like that because he had like sandals on. And then she basically had to tweet back and say, you people are so sexually obsessed with us. And like, why on earth would you bring up my boyfriend's feet? Like, what is happening in your world? I wouldn't even fuck
those feet.
What is happening in your world where you're like, yeah, your boyfriend has pale, gross feet? What is happening? What on earth is happening?
I would like to say to the Congresswoman, your boyfriend's feet are unfuckable.
Point of order. Unfuckable feet.
Also, as an addendum, I would not even rape you.
Some guy banging a crock on the thing, just hitting his crock there.
The fuck? Amazing. This is what we've devolved into?
Dude, it's amazing.
Fucking
America, the greatest nation on the face of planet Earth, and we will never, ever surrender to these demon powers called Black Lives Matters. You demons from hell, go back to the roach pit from whence you came, saith the Lord.
Jesus.
Yeah, the Lord never said that.
Racist much? Holy fucking
We will
Christ.
never treat brown and black people as our equals, so saith the Lord.
I'm just going to call you all demons and say go back to your roach pit.
It's
Yikes.
Real bad.
Fucking
real bad.
Yikes.
How many followers does this guy have? What's his YouTube page like?
I don't know.
Is it a lot?
He's pretty popping. He's popping. He's off. Chat was saying that they think he's wearing dentures or he has dentures.
Oh, is that why he's a sloppy?
His top row is like a printed piece of plastic. I don't know. It looked.
All right, let's look at. Well, now we got to look at his teeth.
Ian, that's what you can do with your. Didn't you get like a 3D printer?
I did. Yeah,
you can 3D print teeth. That's what you should do. You should 3D print people's dentures out.
Also, they're claiming his hair is dyed. I don't know.
That's fine.
I don't want to go too much.
It's not running down his
why?
head.
Because no demand they ever.
Those aren't made in a factory.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe they're made in a factory from Wish.
Yeah,
those aren't made in a factory. Those are made after years of hardship. That's what those are made of.
Tell you what, man. When you order your dentures from Wish.
Big girl from Resident Evil. I'm never going to not be able to Google that, by the way. Big girl from Resident Evil.
Carrie says, go to Adam and Eve and use code GLORY and mail this man some toys.
Oh, that'd be really funny.
Direct to the P.O. box.
It would be really
I think Stone Banana.
Take this off because I got to find a new story.
Here's what everybody should do. Go to a bookstore. And I know there's not bookstores around very much, but go to a bookstore, get all the little subscription cards from all the magazines and fill them out for his P.O. box.
This P.O. box that he's got?
And just flood his magazine with...
I didn't watch this one, so we can watch this
good.
together.
This is good.
I didn't watch this, so
this is just straight shilling.
We missed a couple super chats. James was saying, am I crazy or does the photo in the background look like someone other than the woman in the photo is touching his face? Is he touching his own face?
Oh, that would be amazing. Wouldn't it be amazing if he was doing that old thing where like you grab yourself like this and it looks like you're getting hugged from behind. And you're like touching yourself. You're
I'm so inflexible I can barely do it.
Like flapping your Go Muskies.
Nicolette says these tent revival preachers don't translate well without a crowd of sweating Southern.
You could sort of smell his sweat though through that video.
Oh yeah,
like you could sort of smell him. You're like, I know what he smells like.
Yeah, he smells like pig skin.
Smells like grits. You know he does.
Sweet or savory?
It smells like Keystone Light and grits and pig
Fred
says figures he's in Mississippi. The state with 4.5 times the COVID death rate of Vermont.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Not at all wrong.
Hope you're doing well, Fred. Haven't talked to you in a while.
Steiny says he's clearly the new voice of Daffy Duck.
He is 100%.
It's Black Lives season. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No.
That's what he said.
Oh, no.
I was being him. I should have slurred.
It's Black Lives season. It's White Lives season. Black Lives season. White Lives season. Black Lives season. All right, so this is. I didn't watch this earlier. I forgot that this was on the notes. So this is a minute 21 of what Tom says is straight shilling for his church. So let me play this. This is Jim Baker. If you're not familiar with who this is,
this storm. This wasn't a tornado.
I love this in a minute.
Do you hear me? Say, man.
We hear you. We're listening.
It wasn't just a tornado.
Nobody says amen back to him.
I know.
Nobody says amen back to him.
It's the fucking quietest studio. Like in the back, you heard somebody drop a pin, and you could hear the ring resound through the whole hall.
A fucking cavalcade of nothing behind him. It's amazing because he's like, let me hear an amen. Then he pauses for it, gets nothing. Then he's gonna get corrected in a minute. It's fucking delicious.
Oh, I love it.
It was like 200 tornadoes. I don't know the exact number yet. Do you know, Mondo?
40. About 40.
He was off by a factor of 5.
He was off by 160 tornadoes, man.
40 tornadoes?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. There was lots of them.
Fuck it. There's no difference between 40 and 200.
I will say, that's fucked up, man.
Oh, yeah. The tornado damage was
Holy
unreal.
Shit,
it was terrible.
I know that. And they wiped out people. I know 1,000 homes gone.
Good
people
Lord. Look at
without
that.
A
Yeah,
home.
man, it's fucking like bonkers.
Now, can I ask, is this a tornado part of the country? Is this like a regular tornado part of the, not at this time of year, I'm sure, but like.
This is part of it. There's Missouri, lower Illinois, northern Kentucky. That's all part
I know
area.
Illinois is, but
yeah,
I thought they said like Alabama at some point, and I'm just like.
Oh, I don't know if Alabama gets a lot of tornadoes, but I think this like northern Kentucky, Missouri, Illinois, which is where that chain of tornadoes went through.
All right.
That's all. Like,
Kentucky is part of the.
Yeah.
Okay. Tennessee.
Tornado Alley extends all the way like it's huge. Like it's basically like all the plain states, part of the southeast, and then down into like Oklahoma.
Wow.
That's
a lot.
They get a shit ton of tornadoes.
That's a lot.
Kansas gets them like crazy. Missouri gets them like crazy.
When I was in Chicago, we only had one siren that went off, maybe 2 sirens the entire time I was there. And I remember being like,
a couple of years ago, there was a tornado in the city, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was one in the city, but it was up north. It was on the north side. But in the downtown area, there's just nothing. And like I don't know if the buildings stop it or the lake stops it or whatever, but there's just nothing down there. But the siren in Chicago is terrifying.
I bet
it sounds weird. I'm going to find it real quick. Let me find it.
My first house got tornadoed, but not after I'd left it. I was renting the house at the time to someone, and it got tornadoed. And they didn't call. My renters didn't call for like 5 days after it got tornadoed. And they're like, "Yeah, the power's been out for a week, so the basement's flooded."
All right, here we go. Put it up, Ian.
Oh, sorry.
Here we go. This is the.
We also got somebody
sign.
in chat who apparently was there, where it was hit.
Oh wow! No, I feel upset inside.
It's fucking upsetting, dude.
What do you do if there's a tornado coming?
Siren head.
Never heard of a tornado in
Holy
this
kid, they pick one tone? Are they just using all the tones?
It's all the tones. And it's terrifying.
That is
and
scary. It's like purgy.
It is. Doesn't it? It sounds like something.
the
in
purge
like,
sound
Sounds like something on like Silent Hill or something.
Yeah, it's scary. Seriously, find the purge sound.
There's a whole horror subgenre that was made from this sound now.
What's that? Oh, I don't like
It's
this.
freaky.
It's crazy, isn't it?
So funny.
I would shit myself in like one of these high rises where you can't even. What are you supposed to do?
I remember hearing it and being like, well. And then I just started watching TV again. I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm in a condo. I'm a 5 floors out of 10. There's a basement, but like, what? I'm gonna go down there and the whole building's gonna fall on you. Just stay where I'm at. At least I got half the building on top and half of it below. But
what are you supposed to do?
Look up the meme Siren Head, because there's a whole like horror subgenre.
Oh, just
like,
scary sirens?
ECP.
Oh, I don't want this.
It's based on that sound specifically. Somebody designed like this creature.
Oh, I don't like this.
Yeah,
no, I really already don't like. I feel like a little like I don't know that I like.
There's a lot of them that are really good. This one, I don't think this is the original meme.
Oh, this is 4 minutes. I'm not watching 4 minutes.
It's too long. No, there's actual like a meme. Just maybe look on images or something like that. I'm gonna hide it just so. Just make sure there's like it's pretty freaky. Siren Head, some of them.
Jesus.
Like SCP is like this whole like idea of.
I'm not following you into the internet.
What is SCP?
I'm not following Ian onto the internet.
Why are you on the internet at all?
I made a decision. I made a decision to start to follow.
Don't look.
I made a decision to start following Ian, and then I was like, you know what? I'm not following you into the internet.
It's
once you start mentioning like little no, I'm not going to
find things that are scary. I want to see like a puppy riding a rooster or something. Like, why don't you find me that?
And then Siren Head comes in, kills everyone.
No,
Can you
fuck.
put this back up because I want to watch the rest of this destruction? Okay, here we go.
God damn.
Fine.
70 people feared dead. How many people did die?
I don't know the number.
This I'm not hearing it. Why am I not hearing it?
This.
Oh, there because he wasn't talking. That's why.
He was upset that he just got corrected.
It was just straight up silence.
Sign.
Hold on a second. It was straight up silence. That's why I wasn't hearing anything. That's straight up silence.
This is a sign.
Sign.
The storms are going to get worse and worse, and it's not global warming. It's the last days.
See?
The world is always going to have an excuse for what God's trying to warn us with. They're going to say, oh, no, it's just global warming and we can fix it. You can't fix. It's in the
global warming. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. You're talking about the Lord. I'm sorry.
Also, like, nobody's like saying we can fix global warming. What we're saying at this point is we can attempt to mitigate some of the worst effects of it.
Hopefully we can mitigate something. That's what we're basically saying. Yeah.
We're hoping to make it from real bad, which is definite, to not catastrophic.
Right.
As in the days of Noah. You can't fix this. The Bible says in the days of Noah, it's going to be now.
You paraphrase that so bad.
I want you to help today.
He paraphrased.
What did he say? Hold
here's
on.
the Bible quote. The Bible quote, if you go one frame forward, I'll read the quote.
As in the day.
But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. That's what he's trying so hard to paraphrase.
And if you would like to come like the Son of Man, you can go to adamandeve.com, type in glory at checkout.
Days of Noah. You can't fix this. The Bible says in the days of Noah, it's going to be now.
In the days of Noah, it's going to be now.
He gave up. He gave up mid fucking quote. It's like, nah,
the days of Noah, the Bible can't fix it now.
Today.
That's what it pretty
those that
says.
can give $1,000.
Don't. Spend it on yourself at the end of days.
To help us stay on that, not to help the victims.
Right.
To help us stay on the air.
Well, and also, too,
He's
like,
shilling.
if it's the end of days, just be like, cool, man, buy a fucking second vacation home or whatever. Like, go buy your Tesla or whatever, like, thing you wanted to have while you were alive. If it's the end of days and you think, like, you got, like, fucking time is ticking away and you're not going to.
Right.
Then why give the money to him?
Dude, and if you're him, if it's the end of days, you're like 100 years old, put the fucking show on your credit card.
I know.
You'll die before you have to pay it off.
Matter.
The world will be over. It's fucking Fight Club, man. All the buildings fall and you don't have to pay shit.
Just crank out one of those buckets, sit down and just start scooping out your slop. Just scoop it out.
When I die, I want to be freeze-dried and sold in buckets to doomsday preppers. That's what I want. That's what I want to be reconstituted and sold to doomsday preppers.
That'd be awesome.
He's so high in protein.
Man, I don't know. It's got this bourbon-y aftertaste. So good. All right.
Stone Banana said he needs our help because a community nowhere near him got hit by tornadoes.
It's exactly true, man. It's exactly true.
John asked, have you guys seen Don't Look Up on Netflix yet?
I did. I just saw it last week. I did. I just saw it last week. Did you see it, Ian?
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, honestly, if you listen to this show, we've been yelling the same shit for years. Like for years. People are like, oh, it's like depressing. There's a great network style rant in it at one point where the guy is yelling like face forward at the camera and he's trying to get their attention, desperately trying to impart. And I'm like, we do that same shit every week. This sounds like something literally you and I say and have said for 610 episodes.
Yeah.
I watched it. I was like, that's my show.
Yeah.
Like just with better production values.
And Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right.
Yeah.
It was good though. I thought as a movie goes, it was a little over 2 hours long. It needed to be cut maybe 15 minutes. The pacing was a little slow, but overall, it's a good movie. It's fucking distressing if you haven't been paying attention.
Sure.
But if you've been paying attention, everything's distressing.
Yeah,
so
right.
I don't know what's different.
Yeah. It's either a low-level anxiety or this movie turns you onto a higher-level anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We watched it and we're just like, cool, let's watch some Great British Baking Show. Whatever. Like someone will make a cupcake, like I'm fine.
Yeah.
It's all the same shit.
I don't really have any much interest in it. I don't watch a lot of movies though. I just don't watch a lot of movies. It's just like there's some series and stuff that we like, but I'm just not a movie guy. Like it's like movies will come on and I'll be like, I don't know, I don't think so. I did watch the new Matrix movie that came out.
Did you?
Yeah.
How is it? Is it better than 2 and 3?
If you would not like it.
Okay.
Because you didn't like the action parts of the Matrix.
Right.
I did. I thought the action parts of the Matrix were fun. So for me, I actually like part 2 because of that like the scenes in it. Some of those action sequences are fucking amazing. Like genuinely amazing. That fucking my motorcycle scene backwards down the highway is amazing. The fight scene with the two guys and the samurai swords, him fighting all those other people. It's all amazing. The story's shit. The story's garbage, but the action sequences in that movie are amazing. In the third movie, the action sequences are garbage and the movie's garbage. So it's like, I didn't like that one at all. In this one, there is clearly some Keanu's getting a little old for this sort of thing.
Okay.
And so there's a lot less of the crazy flippy stuff and more just like I'll just send you away kind of thing.
Okay,
more like that.
right, yeah.
But
I have more powers now. The power of arthritis.
But it was okay. And I gotta say, man, they both look great. It's like 20 years later and they look great. They both look amazing. Granted, you're fucking essentially a supermodel that acts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
So understandable that you look great, but they both look amazing. They both it's 20 years later and you're just like, wow. They look great. It's all
Carrie
the same.
Ann Moss.
Well, they didn't get Morpheus. They got a new guy for Morpheus.
Okay, so Lawrence Fishburne was Morpheus, right?
They did not get Morpheus, but they got Carrie Ann Moss and Keanu Reeves are in it. And then they got the guy. Did you watch Mindhunter?
Yeah.
He's the new Agent Smith.
Oh, okay.
The Mindhunter guy. And then
I fucking loved Agent Smith. Agent Smith's monologues.
Yeah.
Oh, they touched. I was rooting for Agent Smith so much.
Yeah.
So much.
He's good. And then the guy, what's that guy who does the Dr. Horrible blog? What's that guy? He's really popular.
Oh, the Doogie Howser guy.
Doogie Howser guy is in it too.
The fuck is his name? Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris is in it too. So there's
there's
a bunch of different
Dr.
big
Horrible
names.
sing-along blog.
There's a bunch of people that are in it. It's not very good, but it's not terrible. Like I watched it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that was fine. Like I enjoyed it. I also watched Dune.
It's supposed to be
too.
like self-aware too.
Yeah, a little bit. There's a little bit of that sort of winking at the camera sort of thing. But and then I also watched Dune too recently.
I'm interested in seeing Dune.
Dune, I loved. I absolutely loved Dune.
I would watch Dune.
I thought it was amazing. I thought that the movie itself was so well done. In the sense that it was like very similar to what I thought the book would look like.
Okay.
They did a beautiful job of sort of recreating that. But if you're not super familiar with the story, I don't know how easy it is to follow.
Oh, really?
My wife enjoyed it, and she's never seen or read any of the books.
Okay.
But I think, she really loved the aesthetic. So I don't know that it would translate if somebody wasn't into the story. Because Sarah's not into the story, but she liked the movie.
Right.
I mean, she actually really loved the movie. Like when we saw it, she was like, I love this movie. Like we were both like, because it's a beautiful movie. Like the the sets and the costumes and everything. It's gorgeous. I mean, it's a beautiful movie. And the story itself is, I like the story too. So it was good. So,
I mean, you didn't pre-game her with the David Lynch movie?
We watched it a couple of weeks prior, but I watched it and she was on her computer. She didn't look up. So I watched it, and that's a terrible. That's a terrible.
Is it
movie.
bad?
It's not good, but it's
painful.
But I gotta say, you gotta hand it to Lynch. He has an interesting way of looking at things and making up weird shit. So like the whole Harkonnen like digging on his face and like the stuff that he was doing, like the guy who's like plucking at his face and like popping his zits or whatever, and like that whole sort of like gross like caretaker thing that guy's doing in there is all just fabricated. It's not in the books. Right. It's not anywhere. It's just in Lynch's mind. And I think that's really cool that Lynch brought something unique to it. You know what I mean? He was a really, I don't know, I thought he was good.
Yeah, David Lynch has got a very unique
He's very unique,
for sure.
Very unique mindset.
Yeah, right.
So it's
I think it's a love it or hate it with his movies.
Absolutely, yeah.
For sure.
For the most part, I'm a hate it guy with him. But I at least appreciate that he's got an interesting vision. So, but I just don't watch a lot of movies though. That this last year I've watched 3 movies and it's like the most I've watched in a long time. So
well, I mean, it's only January 6th.
Last year, I guess.
Fucking around.
I watched the Xing movie too. Is that what it's called?
Movie?
Xing? Is that what it is?
I don't know. I've never.
It's the new Marvel movie, the karate one.
I don't think it.
Maybe I'm mispronouncing it.
That's what
it's
called.
the one. It's with Aquafina in it.
Yeah.
The bottled water.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi.
I don't know that I watched.
Xing, I think, is the pirate that we did on.
Oh, on Citation
Needed.
Yeah.
I think I'm switching.
I don't know that I watched 3 movies last year either. Like now that I think about it,
watched a lot of series.
Like we watched series and like Haley's been into like old British shows, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever you want to watch.
Yeah,
like it's fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know that. I'm trying to think if we maybe watched like old movies. We watched a few old movies. Watched like a Marilyn Monroe movie the other night because I was like, oh, I've never seen that. Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. We watched because anytime Haley says something and I say, oh, I haven't seen that, that means we're immediately going to watch that. That's what that's. Yeah. So I have to like be cognizant.
You gotta be careful.
To be like, should I say I've never seen that? Because that means it's like 1 a.m.
Yeah,
we'll be up till 3. Yeah, all right, I'll say it. I've never seen that. Put it back up. Like we're watching it. Right now. So yeah.
Should watch The Witcher and Wheel of Time.
Witcher is good. I really enjoy The Witcher. I saw the first 2 episodes of this season so far. Good. And then The Wheel of Time, we watched the first episode and we're going to go back to it. So we haven't seen it yet, but we were going to go back to it. I think
Wheel of Time is based on that series.
Robert Jordan novels. Yeah. That are like, there's like 75 novels.
And didn't Brandon Sanderson have to finish them because he died?
Somebody else had to write them because the dude died.
I think it was Brandon Sanderson, who's I like Brandon Sanderson. He's got a series that he's an incredibly prolific writer. Like he's written some cool
All right,
series.
let's turn chat on real quick. Let's ask chat some questions. Chat, we want to do Ian's review online.
Yeah.
When should we do Ian's review online? What's good? Let's get our calendars out, chat. Everybody get your calendar out. Let's get our calendars out. Okay. And let's look at the next couple of weeks. Ian, I want you to put a poll up.
Okay.
Let's put a poll up.
Oh, we're
poll's only going on YouTube.
Poll's only going on. No, you could post it anywhere, and you could do a straw poll, can't you? Or no?
Oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. Okay, I'll do a straw poll instead of.
Everybody's saying now today. No, fire him, Kurt. Be nice.
Outrageous.
Be nice.
We are not firing him until after his review.
There's no way I'm firing him. He introduced us to that guy with the great voice. Until we can hire that guy, we're not going to fire Ian. That's stupid.
Like who does that?
Damn it. No, nobody will ever figure that out.
All right. So
Ian, I want to know either the 20th or the 27th. Those are the two days.
What do you think?
Okay, of January.
January.
Yeah, we're getting this done.
20th or the 27th.
Okay.
And I got to ask Sarah if she wants to have hers done online or if she wants to have hers done. She can come on the stream and have hers done.
No, we actually it's all online. All shaming is public shaming.
We should also see if she wants to come on. We should
Stop.
see if she wants to come on and talk about how much she dislikes Ian and how
she's the new employee. Should she review
workplace.
Ian? The new employee should review the older employee. No, that's so mean.
That's so mean. All right, Ian, post that thing. Let's see what we get.
This is a professional environment.
So mean.
You know what I don't want? I don't want a review from Cecil.
Somebody asked, what time is the SGU live stream?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What time is the SGU?
Wait a minute. Does SGU have a live
stream?
You'd have to ask whoever that fuck is.
Fuck is. Gary reviews Ian. Employee Kumite. All right, there's the straw
hour. An hour of the noir thing. I don't know if I can come up with enough.
I can't click on
verbs.
it. I can't click on it. I can't.
No, you cannot.
Damn it. I can't if I go here, maybe.
All right.
Straw poll.
If you.
There we go. All right. Raise. Get out of here. Fucking raise.
A raise?
A raise.
No, we're reviewing your performance. Why would you get a raise?
Fuck out of here.
That's an absurd thing to say.
Damn it, capitalism.
All right. We're definitely voting for free dildo. Oh, someone already voted.
Somebody on the Wi-Fi network.
My wife already voted. Oh man, it looks like it's the 20th. People want it next week. Come on,
unionize. Yeah,
guys, there's a bunch of people watching. There's way more people than 30 people.
There's in chat
way
too.
More
and she's
people,
like,
guys.
Let me review. Also, Sarah, we have to tell you that you're joining us for one of these live streams or in the future. We'll figure it out.
Is Sarah in the chat?
I don't even know if Sarah's listening.
Yeah, she's in the chat. No, she is.
Oh, is she?
Okay. No, different Sarah.
Oh. Wait, which Sarah? Employee Sarah?
Employee Sarah.
Yeah. Employee Sarah, do you want your review live? You want to come on the show?
Yeah, we're gonna do we want to
just
say yes or no if you want to come on to do your review. We'll do your review in front of everybody. It'll be fun.
Ian, you must read more of my comments. I voted for a raise. Right, Kurt? Every comment is getting highlighted.
Everybody's voting for free dildo, man. I'm sorry, everybody's voting for free dildo. Nobody's voting for raise. I'm just saying. God, there's so many people in this chat, and nobody's voted for this.
Oh my God!
There's 75 people who voted.
Ian can have a raise, but only if he can finish an hour-long video chat on Comcast.
Oh, it's rough.
With Comcast or on?
It looks like the 20th.
Looks like it's gonna be the 20th.
That's fine.
Well, we'll have to put some.
We got to put something together.
Questions together.
Put some stuff together.
Yeah, we got to do this.
For raise.
I do this formally.
Yeah.
I will beat Ian in a Kumite. Just read that.
All right, I'm gonna call this. I can't. Nobody.
You're getting crushed. The 20th, Ian.
The 20th is gonna be happening.
20th, you've got to send out free dildos.
You got to send out. You got to mail them.
Yeah, that's how that works.
Yeah.
I don't.
You're sending out. That's what you've put in there. All right. The audience wants free dildos. That's what they're voting for.
Maybe.
All right.
So that's on your dime. You really should have voted for the raise. That was foolish of you.
I know.
You're going to need it to pay for all those dildos.
All right. So we're going to do Ian's on the 20th. We'll do that. And then why don't we set up the 20th to do your final, the other, what did we?
The 27th?
The
27th we'll do his
fight. The 27th we'll do the other commercials.
Right.
We'll watch the other commercials on the 27th.
Sure.
So the 20th we'll do. So you can't be out of town or anything. You can't be doing this from like your car or anything.
I don't think I will.
Yeah, this is important shit.
Yeah, this is important, Ian. Like there's like a couple of you can't miss days of the year for cognitive dissonance. I'm just saying.
Agree.
Just throw your baby in a closet that day or whatever you got to do.
Whatever you got to do.
Oh, okay.
Whatever it is.
Put him in the screaming room.
Sure.
The screaming
I'm feeling my computer is gonna shut off. I have 3% left on my battery. By the way, I don't know why.
We're gonna go.
It's not charging.
We're gonna go, guys.
We're gonna go. We're done. Ian ruined it again.
Ian ruined it.
Remember this in your review. I'm gonna give you a 3% raise.
What's that, Ian? I can't hear you. You sound like a fucking robot.
You sound like a review. You failure.
Oh God, it's shutting down.
Quick. Shut
this is the best. I love it. This is how we're ending his review conversation.
I hope that he can't. He's gone, I bet.
This is how we ended his review conversation.
I bet he's gone. I got to figure out how to end it.
His tech failed.
I don't even know how to end this stream.
You might have to do it.
I don't know how to do it. You sound amazing, by the way.
Hit the off.
I don't know where off is. I don't know where it is. End stream. Here we go.